Can he hold it in? They go too wide.
This battle for 13th and 14th, they go side by side into the castle.
He's at P2.
What is happening?
Machine's at P1.
Oh, there is
One. Oh, Winter gets the move done. Hello, welcome back to another round of OCE. We have Tier 1, Round 12 here in China. It is Roshan Robot here, commentating again for 2 nights in a row. Ooh, a bit overcast here in China. Let's see what the drivers can accomplish. We have Tier 1 today. Just bring up everything, and yes, I am back with you guys in the comms box. It is just me today. So let's see how we crack on. Quali has officially begun. Let's see who is the first car out. It looks like a Haas is the first car out. It is Paddy Crow, the first driver out on track here on an out lap. Let's see if later during the session it does rain, but shall find out shortly. As more drivers start to come out of the pits, currently have 5 drivers that are out on the track. So guys, as always, put your predictions in. Who is going to get pole? And we'll see who gets it right or who comes the closest. People who have disconnected are joining back, as Paddy Crow will be the first one to set a lap time. Let's see what we can do on behalf. As more drivers start to come out on the track. Wooly, Tier 2 driver here, reserved for Tier 1 in the McLaren. As well as, I think Paddy Crow was the one yesterday. Paddy Crow start his flying lap here. Going round the first corner, coming down into turn 2. See what is the first sector time for Paddy Crow here. And he sets a 24.669. And let's see how he does for the rest of this lap, as almost all the drivers are out on track except for one driver, the Aston Martin. I think that is Sea Lion, who is still in the pits. Probably going to come out a bit later. But as we see, Paddy Crow coming round sector 2 split is 53.0 seconds. Let's see if we can get, ooh, that's a go, sector 3, down the straight, I think the McLaren guys too close to each other. Let's see what is Rilo's first sector split. He is purple. Briefly, as Paddy Crow is coming to the end of the straight, braking nicely for the hairpin, gets the power down, and approaching the final corner here. He does approach the final corner. He opens up the DRS, and the time to beat for now is a 1:34.1. Ooh, that's a Williams car around there. As Master Berserk, that's a 32.0. That was a Williams around there at the start. Not sure who that was. Not so sure. I think that was, yeah, there we go. BJM09, who has spun out at a 43.422, which is not a distinctive lap time. As What Now wants a hot lap with the noodles. Sure, What Now, we will get back to you. He's currently on a lap, so we'll wait for the next time he comes around. Give you a full lap, but we'll stay on board to see what lap he sets. Comes around the final corner. Noodles goes into P2. They 32.6. That's a good lap from the Alpine driver. Currently Alfa Romeo are the ones in pole position. Let's see who else. Ooh, is that a... That's an Alpine stopped on track. Wonder what... Jared's just moving out the way. Jared's moving out the way. Oh, okay. Interesting. Kahoot up into P3. A good lap from the Ferrari man here, as we have a couple of drivers still. Lake Boat is coming out. Sea Lion is the one. Oh, the Williams is Warden. Okay, I will take note of that right now. As we watch on Sea Lion. Ooh, side by side with the McLaren. Hopefully the McLaren did move out the way. Sea Lion, let's see what's his first sector split here. He's 24/7, he's not purple through the first sector. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, a Spliff. Spliff goes into P2. The 33.4. Nobody's able to demote Master Berserk, who has set a whopping 32.0 lap time. Nobody's gone close. The next driver is oh, there we go, Ryan. 2 tons off Master Berserk with a 32. And Sea Lion now. Ooh, a bit jumping over the curb there. Let's see what he can put the power down. With a lot of big right hander coming onto the back straight. Opens up DRS. Let's see what lap time Sea Lion can put on the board. Brakes nicely into the chicane. Sorry, hairpin. Coming around the final corner, attacks it nicely, gets on the curb, opens DRS, and the lap is only good enough for P10 at 33.6. That is very, very interesting here at China. So the gap is 2 tenths to pole from P2. Let's see, the currently Blake Boat is not set lap time. He's currently just starting his lap actually. And Pomp as well. Pomp has invalidated, so that is not a lap he would like to set. He's probably going to head back into the pits, put a new set of soft tyres, and head out. So there we go, he's there. Blake Boat, fastest sector 1. That is interesting. Blake Boat setting a fastest sector 1 time here. Let's see where this man can put his Red Bull car. I'm pretty sure he is reserving for the Red Bull team. He did race yesterday in Tier 2. But let's see what he can do. He comes across the swooping double left-handers. Approaching an Alfa Romeo, gets out the way. It's a 52.979. Not a purple sector 2. Blackbird goes wide. Wonder what happened there. Goes wide out of that corner. Let's see what he's going to accomplish here. As Noodles is on an out lap, so what now? I will put that request of the hot lap in for you, and Blackbird enters the pits, not a lap time. Oh, what is this? McLaren almost blocked sliding in the pit lane. That is interesting. So as Master Berserk comes around for another hot lap, Blackbird has left the session. Let's see what can Master Berserk improve on his lap time. Let's see what he does on the first sector split. Ooh, a bit of a moment there. Let's see what he does on the first sector. He's a 10th up on his time. Wow. That is very surprising. He's a 10th up on his time. This is going to be a stunking lap from the Alfa. Oh no, just as I say, he's done a 360. And luckily not into the wall. As now we do 1 hour's hot lap of Noodles. Let you watch it. What now? Let's go. As he crosses the line, he goes up into P2. Good lap from 32.1. That was a very, very good lap from the Alpine driver. He's on a lap. He's actually a few thousandths up on his time after the let's see what he can do. He's still about almost a 10th up on his time. Good fraction improving through the lap here for the Alfa Romeo. Oh, and he's spun again, just as I say. He's done a pirouette, and that will not be the lap for him. Let's see anyone else. Ryan's improved about 2 tenths on his lap. Let's see what he can put across the line. Will he put it on pole? Oh, he's gone into the pits. Not a good lap for him. Cliff starts his lap as well right away. On a lap. Gotta go in lap. Yep, it is an in lap. Yep, indeed, one now. A very good lap from Noodles. And J-Rad is coming up here. He's got a one. Ooh, he's going an in-lap. Okay, wow, a lot of drivers on an in-lap. Warden starting his lap right now. purple. He's 2 tenths up, Warden. Nicely done into the turn 3. As he goes swooping left and right, downshifts. Let's see what to the double left-handers. Let's see what he can set the split here. 12 drivers in the pit, probably putting on a new set of lights. 4 tenths up. He's 4 tenths up. He's purple sector 2 as well. But this will a bit of a slide. A bit of a slide for Gordon there. Focus on that straight. Let's see what he can do. Opens up the DRS. Brakes for the shift. Ooh, misses the apex. A bit on the hairpin. Let's see where he goes across the line and tacks the final corner. Nicely done there. DRS goes into P4. That's pretty close. Only a 10th separating all the way onto P7. 1/10 between each driver respectively, between P1 and 2. 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and way down. It's the same all the way until P12 actually, but everyone's only a 10th apart, so maybe a few improvements could push some drivers all the way up. Let's see what they can do. As Warden's just getting out the way, a lot of drivers into the pits, and they will surely be coming out to set their laps, their final runs here for the sprint round here in Shanghai. So put your prediction in the chat, guys, who will be on pole, and if you do have any hotline requests, please do put it in, and I will do them for you. So there we go, a lot of drivers coming on their hot laps, probably wanting to set a good lap time for the sprint round, and the bully at the start of this lap in the McLaren. So let's see what he can accomplish. Blake Boat is the last driver out on track, has not set a lap time, so as Poms, and Poms go first again into turn, just coming out of turn 2. That is unfortunate for the AlphaTauri. I'm not sure if he will have enough time to get round. Not very sure on that. He has a minute. I don't think it is possible for him to get round and start another lap. I think that might be probably done for the AlphaTauri. He is pushing, but let's see if he's able to get Noodles back. Noodles, all these guys all on an outlap as Warden is the first one to cross the line to start his hot lap. So let's see what he can do. There we go, there comes the split. A lot of people are now starting the lap, so the order could change. But let's see what happens here. Kahoot there, Kahoot, let's see what center time Kahoot can put up. This is the first sector, he's up on his time but just a bit. Let's see what he can do. Let's see the other top drivers. Noodles is a little bit of a slide there. Wonder what happened there, but he's 2 tenths down on his time. I think the slide caused that. The Noodles is down on his time. Let's see what Master Berserk, bit of a moment there. Berserk, and let's see the sector split. He's 2 tenths up. He's 2 tenths up on his time. Ryan is a 10th up as well, so he's going to be close to these guys, and I think Warden's done. Warden's done. He's officially done. That's probably over. There we go. Ballet, C-Line, the both Aston Martins are done. Both McLarens are done as well. And the AlphaTauri. It's disappointing for these guys. But let's see what, bit of a slide there. Let's see what he does across the line. Sprint goes into P2. Let's see what Berserk. He's invalidated. He's invalidated on the last. But he would have pole. 31.9. And Ryan. There we go. Ryan smashing it over. That is unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo driver. He was close, but Ryan just snatches it. That is unfortunate. And Noodles into P4. But Chris goes into P8. J-Rad. And yeah, that's not a lot. Jump to be done. I think that is it. Pom. And that is it. That is point done, boys. Ryan snatches pole position of Master Berserk after his invalidation on the last corner. That is very unfortunate for Master Berserk, but that is the quali done here. A good one for the Ferrari team, actually 1 and 6, so they would want to get some good points here. Blake Boat does not set a lap time. That is unfortunate for Blake Boat there. Does not set a lap time. A bit sad for him, but not a good showing for McLaren as well down the grid. Alpha Tauri likewise, but we'll see what happens in the sprint. What now says Noodles beat Mr. Ryan. Let's see what he can do. Noodles is obviously starting from P4 on the grid, and Ryan is starting on pole, so we shall see what happens there. Blake Boat, it is Roshan, same guy from yesterday. So yes, it is me. Comes in 2 nights in a row. Yesterday's tier 2 and today's tier 1. I'm not French, what now? Nowhere close to French, actually. Yep, Blackbird is right, I am from Singapore. Okay, as we get on with this, the formation lap comes on. Wow, that is surprising. Okay, didn't expect to see a formation lap, but okay, formation lap underway. So hopefully the drivers get the tyres nice and warm for the start, get the temperatures in. Let's see what tyres everyone is on. Everyone is on the medium tyres. So very interesting. What was the pole time? The pole time was a 32.0 combo. It was a 32.0. By the man you're watching on screen, Ryan. It was very close, but if you were to count Master Berserk's lap, it would have been a 31.9. But he did invalidate on the last corner, so... Okay, what now? I will take that as a compliment. But... yes, no French genes in me. We are weaving down the straight to get some temperature on those tyres. Let's see how this plays out here. Into the sprint race, 10 laps of racing as Abby Failure. Good evening to you as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Very good to see you here. on this beautiful Sunday afternoon as the drivers line up on the grid. The brake boat will be the last car, it's just approaching the hairpin. The last car to across the grid, line up on the grid, sorry. And he comes round, there we go. Ooh. Archaeologist, think not in his grid spot. Pinju as well as Blake Boat has reached his grid spot, and now, ooh, what has happened here? A Alpine car is slowly making its way to the grid. Wonder what happened there as he hits his grid spot. Yep, there we go, he has, and let's go. 3, 4, 5. It's lights out, and away we go. Ryan gets a decent start as Warden top few positions as Ryan gets away cleanly. No battling as Split gets lost in berserk. He's on the inside. Let's see what happens here. Ryan gets away beautifully. Split makes up a position. Master loses one. Yup, what now? I thought there was no formation lap, but there was, as Blake Boat is, I don't know what happened there, might have had some damage or something, as the McLaren guys have both gone wide and they're battling the other opponent of the race. But let's look at the front of the grid. So far, no battling, the hoops on the back of Warden. Very much pushing him through as they're all gone cleanly, no lap 1 DNFs. As Milo is getting very punchy here against Valley. Spliff War Machine is rooting for you. Let's see, the gap is 8 tenths to the leader. But let's see what he can do. There's a battle between Rilo and J-Rad and Archaeologist. Oh, Archaeologist sent down the inside. J-Rad does the switchback and gets 3 positions. That was a good move from J-Rad there. And Ryan sets F37-3 in the lead comfortably. 8 tenths is the gap for Ryan. Let's see what he can do. Will he win the race or Spliff upset the Ferrari party? Let's see what happens. He is pushing. Let's see as Pinju overtakes Paddy Crow, and Chris also overtake Bombs for the win. As Ryan is slowly but surely building the gap. He is a second. He's getting the gap up. He needs to break the DRS to stay in the lead. But let's see how the other guys are pushing. They're all pushing hard, trying to gain some positions. Let's see who's the biggest winner out of all of these. It is what has happened here? It's an Alpine. An Alpine of J-Rad has spun, I think, or has made some contact. He has lost the position. As Warden is the biggest gain out of. Oh, he's at a moment. And Cahoots. What has happened there? Cahoots. It's a 1-4. Oh, there has been some incident at the back here. Poms has spun, I think. Spliff sets the fastest lap as DRS gets enabled on lap 3. So now Master Berserk is a second away from Spliff here, so he will not get the DRS. He needs to push to get within the DRS. He has a hot hit behind him with Warden as well. Warden did make a mistake, I think, and has dropped down. Let's see what, crucially, it's working out for Spliff here. He doesn't need to worry about behind if he doesn't have the DRS, and I think that's J-Rad. J-Rad's won again there. That's unfortunate for the Alpine man. Ryan slowly extending the gap. It's 8 tenths. Spliff doesn't need to worry about behind because Master Berserk will not get the DRS. Kahoot's also almost dropped out of DRS. What's happened here? He's almost dropped out of DRS as well. Let's see, as he has a rapid water and he's using the DRS to get back on the I think Warden will want to get back his position that he lost. But let's see what happens. That Rilo is a far back from Molly and Noodle. These two will probably be battling out soon, as there is a move being made. And it's almost 3 wide, it's 3 wide. Oh my god, they don't go 3 wide through this corner. Oh, what happens here? Sea Lion and Archaeologist goes super wide. Rilo maintains his position. Oh wow, that was a 3 wide moment. Is it going to be another 3 wide moment? It might be. Oh, it's too wide. Chris has gotten into the mix here. Sea Lion on the inside. Oh, they've made contact. They've made contact. Sea Lion getting a bit on after the contact. He manages to keep the car in place. But he has kept it in place. He's going to send it on the inside here. He is going to send it. But can he make the move? No, he's too far back. Tried to send it on the inside, but I think Chris closed the door on him. But this is a very good battle we're seeing. But ahead, Spliff is slowly but surely closing in on Ryan here. Only 7 tenths. He is still having the DRS. And the battle here goes. Remained in the DRS. The gap is equal between ahead of him and behind him. About 8 tenths. And Noodles, will he get the DRS? He has got the DRS on Warden. Ballet would not want that, so that he can make his move. Oh, is he going to send it? He's not going to send it. He's kept it clean there. Spliff is now 4 tenths, 5 tenths. He's slowly closing in. I think will he make the move here? He's over DRS. Ryan needs to defend this. Is he going to send it on the inside? No, he's not sent it on the inside. Ooh, a bit close between the two drivers. Let's see what they can do. Will War Machine's dreams come true here? Will Swift get into the lead? And went for Mari's body. They're running very comfortably 1 and 4 here. A very good one. But let's see. Through the sweeping corners. He's getting closer and closer every lap. The gap was 7 tenths a few laps back, and now it's closed to 5 tenths. I think Ryan got a better exit out of that corner. But let's see what Spliff can do. Can he get a good exit? Oh, that's Blakebert. That's Blakebert who has spun, and he's lost it. Let's see. DRS. That's it. The halo. And Blakebert's again. But actually Ryan still stays ahead. Yep, she said it's time to pounce, Spliff. Yep, it definitely is time to pounce. 4 laps remaining for Spliff to make a move for the lead. But I think Warden's closing in on Cook, who has no DRS because Master Berserk has pushed hard to get the DRS. Very close between the Ferrari and the Williams here. But they've managed to keep it clean. He can also defend this. What is Warden going to do? Warden's going to send it there. Very close between the front wing and rear wing. He's had a moment, I think. He has had a moment. But still, crucially, still behind. Rilo will round off the sprint round point. He's comfortably ahead of Sea Lion, 1.4 seconds. Will not be touching the guys ahead. Valet's very close to Noodles here as well, but crucially, let's look at what's happening in the lead. here. With using the battery. Let's see what he can do, Ryan. Okay. Looks like he's too far back. He is too far back. And will he make the move? It's so close between. Wow, it's a four-way battle for fourth here. Between Kahoot, Ward and Noodles and Valerie. These guys are getting very close to each other, but the DRS trains will not benefit any of these guys here unless they really push hard to make the move. Kahoot needs to defend this position because it would be very, very good, decent points for the Ferrari team. It's not looking good for the Grand guys as well. Currently P12 and 13, same with the AlphaTauri and the Red Bull cars, all out of the points for the sprint, but hopefully during the race they will be able to make up some positions. Well, let's see, Master Berserk is slowly closing in, trying to get within the DRS range of the top three, maybe put himself into the mix for the lead, but he's slowly closing in. Ryan, crucially, has a lot of battery, 62% compared to Spliff who has 14, so even if Spliff makes the move, Ryan can defend with ERS. He does have that in store. He stored it well for this crucial point of breaking the toe into the center of the track. Spliff now on single digit ERS, but I think crucially Ryan's running a low downforce setup maybe, because doesn't seem to be catching on the straight with DRS. Other than that, it's a bit close. Oh, Valley! Valley's on. Oh, what has happened here? He was in the mix. Oh, the top four in the top four, and now he's lost out. He's dropped down there, and now promotes C-Line into the points. That's Pinju. Pinju's retired. What has happened there? Oh, wow. Pinju's retired. Is that a safety car? Valley's pitting. Yeah, probably has some damage. Oh, Valley's retired. So that's not that bad for the Aston Martin 2DNF we have here. Valley's left the session. This top three battle is very close here, as they're all within DRS range of each other now. The top three. Let's see what they can accomplish. As J-Rad pits for soft tyres. Usually, there's been a move. Kahoot has dropped down to Warden. Warden has made the move into P4. Let's see, will Kahoot make the move on this? Oh no! Warden has spun. Warden has spun it. He has spun it now. Kahoot's back up, but he now has Noodles behind him. That was very bad for Warden there. He's dropped down 2 positions now into P6. But still, it's a 3-way battle for the lead. But I don't think Ryan will be troubled here, because he does have a lot of battery installed, but he can defend well as well. So we shall see what happens here in the last 2 laps. Oh, not beautifully here. Let's see what he can do. The gap is 8/10, which I don't think is good enough to close in on this. Ooh, what is that? That's Noodles. Noodles has spun. Noodles has spun. The drops down. Drops him down to P7. Noralo comes in to P6. Oh no, what has happened to the Alpine driver? Alpine not having a very good race here. 2 spins for both their cars. Crucially, these guys are a bit close there from Spliff. He did some late braking. Crucially, he does. Ryan does stay ahead of these guys. As we head into the last lap of the Grand Prix. Let's see, will Ryan be able to keep his lead? I think he will, but the battle now, it's closer between P2 and P3 here. Master Berserk slowly closing in on Spliff here. Let's see, will he make the move on the straight? As Ryan is pushing hard, he's trying to break the DRS. Spliff behind him. Let's see what he can do. Very close between the top 3. Spliff is using the ERS to get within the DRS range. It's about a second. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, he's broken the DRS. But will Spliff still get the DRS here? No, he's not. He hasn't got the DRS. He's run out of battery as well. Let's see what Master Berserk does. He's using the DRS to push, push, push. He's going to send it. Oh, he's going to send it on the inside. And oh, Spliff has switched back to him. He has switched back to him. And Spliff crucially still keeps the lead. Wow, that was good battling from these two. Very close finish between the two drivers. But that was very, very good. As Ryan wins the sprint, Spliff comes from P2, Master Berserk P3, Kahoot P4, Warden P5, Rilo P6, Noodles P7. He was in P5, but unfortunately Sea Lion comes to round off the sprint points. Chris, Archaeologist, and Wooly. Ooh, something happened there, but they're finished. Poms P13, J-Rad and Blackboat are still on the last few corners. War Machine says, well done to the job, very well done. You managed to defend well against the Alpha Romeo. Stand there to defend. J-Rad comes across the line and Blakeboat follows right behind him. And that was a pretty eventful sprint. Top 3 being very close to each other. Drive of the day goes to Wooly Mixer. Crucially, Ryan gets 8 points. We'll want to hopefully get all 33 points. But let's see what he will do. Sprint race results, there we go. Sea Lion rounds off the top 8 to get the points for the sprint round. And there we go, that is the sprint race officially completed. And we will now see what happens in the main race. It is looking nice and sunny here in China for this race session. Haven't had any wet running. But crucially, let's see what tyres the drivers start on. Always get your predictions in the chat. See who wins the race. There we go. It is the formation lap. Crucially, let's see what tyres everyone's on. Ryan is on the hard tyres. Spliff opted for the medium. Maybe he does want to get the head start off the start line. And from third all the way to 8th, it's hard with Chris and Archaeologist opting for medium tyres, and 11th all the way down to 15th on the hard compound tyres as well. And the bottom two, Ali and Pinju, opting for the yellow wall tyres. They would all want to get some temperature into those tyres, especially the hard runners, because the hards of the start will not be very good on this temperature. As always, put your predictions in the chat. Who do you think will win? And also, gonna plug the other leagues as well, with Rapid Racing League and Wallaby Racing League, who are the partners of OCE. And also, real life Azerbaijan race will start in about an hour 30. So real guys will catch that one as well. Put your prediction in the chat for that race as well. Let's see who will win at the actual Baku race. In my opinion, there is no doubt that it might be Max Verstappen, but we shall see what happens as the drivers are now coming onto the grid, nicely warming the tyres up. There is the predicted race strategy from the mediums to the hard, or the other way around, the hard to the mediums. Tyre wear is very, very high on this track. But a few people getting disqualified here. And I think that is the Williams of Warden. Very, very pointed towards the centre of the track. Very weird strat from the Williams driver. But as they all get onto the grid, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 lights are on. And it's lights out, and away we go. Let's see what these guys can do. Warden gets a very, very good start, but crucially Spliff is into the lead. Spliff into the lead on the inside. He's got the run on Ryan. And Kahoot's also made up some positions. Master Berserk, on the other hand, has lost 2 spots from P3. He's almost down into P5, but crucially Spliff is into the lead of the race. Oh, there's contact behind. There's contact behind. J-Rad and Blakeburn has no wing. Pinju has no wing either. They've obviously made some sort of contact, these 3 drivers. But crucially, Noodles and Chris are going side by side. Noodle gets the move on the Red Bull driver, but Spliff had an electric start to get right off the line. Oh, that's Warden going wide. Warden goes wide. But Spliff will now want to push on, break the DRS and make his strike work. Would not want a late safety car to help the hard runners out, but would ideally like a early safety car, and that's the McLaren of Lee has had a moment, and there's two people with no wing, and they're going side by side. Master Berserk gets the move on Kahoot as Chris and Noodles, and Chris gets ahead of Noodles. But crucially, Spliff has broken the DRS. He's 1.3 ahead now. But obviously this is the working window for the medium tyres. The hard tyres will be, of course, slower at the start, but they will work their magic in the middle of the race. As Blake Boat and Pinju come into the pits, change their wings. These guys are all within DRS range of each other. All these guys. Only Spliff is the one that's pulling away. It is a DRS train at the moment between all these guys. All these hard tyre runners, except for Chris. Chris is on the mediums. As Poms makes the move on Valet. Valet is in the lobby. He's currently ghosting, so that is not what we want to see. Valet has left. Let's see if I can invite him back. Oh, I can't invite him back, unfortunately. That's a shame there. But Spliff is pushing hard here. He's almost got the gap to 10 seconds. Ryan is also keeping behind Warden. Warden's also pushing as well. Warden would want to ideally get ahead of Ryan to make himself the lead of the hard tyre runners. Well, let's see, there's a whole train, a DRS train from second all the way down to P10 actually. Wow, full DRS train. So maybe not many moves are gonna happen, but we shall see what's up in this race. Ryan slowly splits actually increasing the gap now. It's 2.1 second gap. Crucially, I think Kahoot will might just fall out of DRS. No, he's got it, he's got it. He's on the limit of it. He's actually just on the brink of DRS. So let's see if he will continue to get that. If he doesn't get a DRS off the front, it will be very hard to defend the guy behind him. Chris, Rollo, Sea Lion, and Archaeologist. I think Kahoot has no DRS up. Master Berserk has broken the DRS. And now Kahoot will be sitting duck on the straight here. He needs to push to get within that DRS range so that he can stay ahead of the guys ahead. And that's a yellow flag. That is Pinju. Pinju's had a moment. Not a good running from the McLaren guy. Currently stick P14 and 17. Spliff is pushing hard. He's 2.5 seconds up the road as Warden is also closing in on Ryan here. 4/10 is the gap between the Ferrari and the Williams car. Master Berserk, crucially for him. Ooh, what a tad moment there. Bit of a slide that would invite Master Berserk to make an overtake on him. He's lost a bit of time to Ryan ahead, but crucially still within that DRS range. As there is sector 1, I think that's Blake Boat. Blake Boat has won. Not a good race from these two lads. But, oh, something's happened. If that's Chris, Chris has had a moment. Chris has spun out. Oh no, that is not what he wants. He was wanting with Rapid Kahoot there. all the way up the order. Now he's dropped down to P11, and now Warden might have to look into his mirrors because Mr. Berserk is close to him. All this battling between A3 and people will have Ryan get away nicely indeed. They need to battle it out so that Ryan will be able to push, but currently he's making any moves. Let's look at who has had the most advantage. It is Warden. Warden's gained 2 positions, crucially. Spliff also up into P1. Valley's gained 3 positions. Toms as well gained 3 positions, and into the point is getting a single point for AlphaTauri, but they're P9 and 10, so they will get a couple of 3 points to be exact for AlphaTauri. So that is interesting, as Ferrari are 2 and 5 at the moment. Ethan is showing for the red car. But let's see crucially what happens here. Master Berserk is closer to Warden as compared to Warden is to the Ferrari car. He's got it getting in the slipstream, opens DRS. Is he going to use ERS to push? No, he's not. Ryan Warden, however, has only single digit ERS. As hello, I'm Jack Blade. Nice to see you here. Obviously using the emotes. Nice to see that you're using the emotes in the chat. Really nice indeed. As these guys are still in the DRS train, these two not being able to make the move on each other. Spliff is continuously pushing 3 seconds now. The gap is behind, however. Cahoots managed to hold up these guys. Noodles, Rilo, Sea Lion. And Sea Lion's a bit further back. He's battling Archaeologist at the moment. Very close between these two. Sea Lion obviously on the hards, and Archaeologist on the medium, so you might want to push to make those mediums work. So, oh, is he going to send it? He's actually sent it on the inside. Sea Lion goes a bit wide to avoid some contact. But Ryan is pushing, trying to get out of the DRS range. Let's see if Ryan has broken DRS. Does that mean? Yup, that is Warden not having DRS. This is helping Master Berserk. He's gonna send it on the inside. He has saved up the battery and cleanly makes the move at the end of the straight. Gets back onto the racing line. This is the braking a bit. Warden was briefly on the inside, but now crucially he's ahead. Now Master Berserk will want to push and to get within that DRS of Orion, of course. 1.2 is the gap, and now I think Spliff has lost some time. He's lost 3/10 here as Sea Lion and Archaeologist go side by side. I think Archaeologist made the move. Hello, Claps for Life. It is Roshan here. Third time comsing, second time solo. Did comms yesterday. For tier 2 as well, and here for tier 1. So welcome. And now I think the medium times are starting to go here, because Ryan has gained back 3/10 here. He is 2.6 seconds now. Cliff is pushing to get the gap. Oh, that is Clappy. Hello, Clappy. I'm sorry, I did not know that, but yes, I did do comms, yep. That was a yellow sector 2. Crucially, Master Berserk is in the DRS of the... off Ryan as just a bit of a plug here. Wallaby Racing League is live at the moment for Tier 3 France. Round 11 of their league race in Tier 3. So after this, if they are still going, please go over and check it out, as I think that is Pinju. Pinju's had a moment. But crucially, Master Berserk has pushed hard to get the DRS from Ryan, but I think the medium times are slowly going off because Spliff is losing a lot of time to Ryan here. Let's see, Warden's losing a bit of time. He's out of the DRS range actually right now, so that's not what he wants. He needs to push to get within that DRS range. He's just as out of it. Will he get DRS? Let's watch. That is the detection point right there, and I don't think he will get DRS. He was 1 second off, so I don't think he will have DRS. Nope, he does not have DRS. However, Master Berserk does have DRS on Ryan. So let's see what he can do. He is not pushing. He doesn't need to push and make the overtake from that far back, but let's see what he can do. What now is cheering on Warden now, but now the gap is 1.5 seconds, so maybe not good for Warden here. Warden's lost out massively. Kahoot is still managing to hold back Noodle and Rilo here. He is surely holding on to that P5 spot, but now the closest battle we have is between P2 and 3 with the DRS range of each other. These guys as well, Noodles and Rilo, and Archaeologist and Sea Lion as well, as that's a yellow sector 3. That is Pinju. Oh, sorry, that is Wooly. Wooly, very bad showing there from McLaren. Easy Reaper. Unfortunate, mate. Tier 3 will be the best tier for you. Not saying because I'm it, but anyways, Wooly's retired in the pits. That is it for the McLaren driver. That is one DNF, the first DNF on lap 9. Let's see what Master Berserk will do against Orion. Orion does have some decent amount of battery, same amount as Master Berserk, but let's see what he will do. That is all. I think that's Poms. Poms has had a moment. He's obviously had a moment there. And let's see what is happening. Spliff is slowly losing some time. Yup, what now? Kahoot is racing. There he is. He's currently battling Noodles here. Battling Noodles. Let's see what happens here. Watch on. Noodles against Rapid Kahoot. Is he going to make the move? No, he's not. He's not made the move. Kahoot defends well. But crucially, Master Berserk is closing in on Ryan. 6/10 the gap is. He's pushed hard now. I think Warden's slowly calming down because he's now 2.2 behind. I think he's not really pushing anymore. He wants to conserve the tyres to go the distance. I think the hard tyre run will hit around lap 15-16 with those medium tyres, and Spliff, however, is losing a lot of time. I think the tyre when it's hitting him now, I think it is the tyre wear, because he's lost a lot of time. The gap was 3 seconds and now it's dropped almost to 2 seconds here. So maybe the medium tyre is starting to slowly fade away. Let's see what happens between these two drivers here. I think Master Berserk's a bit too far back. He's not using ERS. I think he wants to save ERS behind him. Get some more battery, and let's see what happens between Kahoot and Noodles and Rilo. It's a three-way battle between these three. Close there, but oh, into the pits here. Spliff comes into the pits. I think there we go. As I said, the medium tyres are slowly fading away. He does come into the pits for the hard tyres is what I would assume. Yep, definitely the white wall tyres. And let's see what Spliff can do. At the moment, a safety car would really ruin his race. A late safety car would ensure that the hard tyre runners box and the medium tyre runners will not get the advantage of that. But let's see, the closest battle I have is now currently for the lead. Currently, Ryan is holding off Master Berserk. 4/10 the gap is very close between these two drivers throughout the whole of these 10-11 laps of racing we've had here. Master Berserk obviously got ahead of Warden and now is pushing on to get more positions and crucially into the lead, and I think that is Noodles. Noodles has had a moment. Noodles has lost out now. I think that does help Kahoot. Yep, that is them. That is Noodles. Let's see what Master Berserk does here. Pushing. Is he close enough to make the move? Not quite. He's not close enough. Brakes early. Did not hit the back of Ryan. Blakebird's in the pits as well. I think he might get lapped sooner or later, but let's see what Master Berserk does. Is he going to send it into turn 1? Is he going to wait? No, he's not going to wait into turn 1. As Chris gets a 3-second time penalty, the first penalty of the session. Let's see, Master Berserk is pushing, not being able to get Ryan here down the straight. They're pushing away from Warden and the guys behind. The gap is 3 seconds to Warden. So let's see what happens. Crucially, I think Master Berserk at a moment. Which puts Warden back into the fight here. And Warden is now almost within DRS range. But let's see if Warden will push to get within that DRS range, or will he just carry on with his own race? Kahoot does have company in terms of Rilo. Let's see, Spliff is currently pushing to get Noodles. Obviously pitting already. Let's see what the gap is. The gap to Spliff is 19 seconds at the moment, so I think if they were to pit now they would still be ahead, I think, of Spliff, but obviously it's too early for the hard tyre runners to pit now. Well, as you're seeing a move, I think that's between the bottom two, between Blakeboat and Pinju here, battling it out for the wooden spoon. Blakeboat obviously on the soft tyres compared to Pinju, so that wouldn't really affect him. As Warden is slowly pushing, I think, to get in the DRS range. He's just a second out of it. Ooh, has he got DRS? I think, yep, he has officially got a DRS on Master Berserk. Is very crucial. Oh, that is J-Rad. J-Rad spun. J-Rad has spun. That's unfortunate for the Alpine driver. Let's see. Warren lost the DRS again. And I think that's just in the pits. Yep, because another medium tire runner. Ooh, I think Master Berserk has had a moment there. Gone a bit wide, and now Warden's back in the DRS range of the Alfa Romeo. Let's see what Warden can do. Will he keep within the DRS range, or will Master Berserk push hard to get into the lead? Let's see, down the straight. He's not pushing, but obviously he will get DRS. Down the back straight. Obviously not making any rash moves and just slowly closing in on the Alfa Romeo. But I think what Warden might want to do is just hold on to Master Berserk. Master Berserk might close the gap between himself and Ryan, so if Warden just tags along, maybe he could get himself into the fight here. Well, we shall see how this unfolds in the upcoming laps. Lap 15 of 28 here. 13 laps to go. I think that is almost the pit window. Yep, it is the pit window for the hard tyre runners. Let's see which one amongst them will be the first one to box for those medium tyres. Let's see. Crucially, let's see what's the gap to the pass of Spliff now. The gap to Spliff is 18 seconds, so I don't really remember how much a pit stop was. Let's see who in the hard tyre runners will be the first one to box. These two are very, very close to each other, so they might try an overcut situation here. Let's see who will pull into the pits. It is Master Berserk who comes into the pits, so he will try to. So Warden would want to overcut him. So let's see what happens. Will Master Berserk undercut him? Let's see what happens. Crucially, their battle was with Spliff, so let's see what Spliff comes around. Spliff has gotten ahead. He's battling at the moment with Noodles. This one always 3 wide. Oh wow, it's 3 wide here. Spliff, can he make the move? Oh, he's been spun. He's been spun there. He's been hit. Hasn't spun out, but he has made some contact there. This will really not help him. He is losing time to Ryan, and Warden, of course, he was battling them, so let's see what happens there. Let's see, I think Warden would want to box the cover of the undercut. Let's see what he does. See Ryan, is he gonna box this lap? As Ryan gets 3 seconds, Ryan does not box. Let's see what Warden does. Warden's obviously jumped into the pits, he's trying to cover off the undercut. Let's see what happens here. Ryan's still pushing. So let's see where he comes out. Spliff will comfortably get ahead of these guys. Spliff, a bit wide there. I think that might have been a warning as Pinja retires. There is Kahoot. Kahoot's in the box as well. So Spliff. Let's see where Ryan. Master Berserk has officially completed the undercut. The gap is now 2 seconds. Wow, so the undercut has paid off. The undercut has paid off. Now the gap between Spliff and Ryan is 18.5 seconds. Let's see what they can do. Really push hard to get a decent gap. Immediate tires are very, very quick. As I think that's Rilo and Kahoot. I think both of them have been on the same lap, so they both come out. Same gap, obviously. And crucially, let's see if Ryan boxes. Will he keep on going? Because he might be pushing to obviously go from hard to soft, but he's not. He's obviously boxed. He's boxed. Let's see when he will come out. Spliff is just entering the hairpin here. What he can do. He would obviously ideally want to get ahead of the Ferrari if the Ferrari is just exiting its pit box. So has Ryan overcut him? No, and Spliff comes down. Spliff is there. Master Berserk sets the fastest lap. He's so close to Ryan. What's going to happen here? Ryan on cold medium tires. Master Berserk tries to go around the outside. He's held it on the outside, down to the inside. Oh wow, this is now very, very crucial here. Because if these two fight, it's going to be very good for Spliff. Oops, solo left. I think the game sound is too loud, right? Yep, I will do that. Okay, is it much better now? Please let me know if it is better. Oh, not really, okay. I don't know how low the game sound must go. Because I'm not sure about that. Okay, is it better now? Is it better? Turn it down in F1 settings, okay. So I will try to do that. Sleep, put it down. Yeah, there we go. Actually, that's too low, but okay. Okay, there we go. I've done that now, so now it should sound better. You should hear my voice more. Please let me know if it is better now. Yep, thank you, there we go. So now, after we've sorted that, crucially, Master Berserk is ahead of Ryan, but Ryan is within that DRS range, very, very close on 2 lap fresh mediums. Thank you very much, solo lads. That is very much appreciated. And now Ryan's closing in. And let's see, will he make the move? Yep, he's comfortably made the move ahead of Master Berserk before the end of this straight. But now, crucially, Ryan needs to push hard to get within that DRS range of Split to get the win here. But will Master Berserk ruin the party for Ryan? We will find out. As the move's been made, I think that Sea Lion has spun. But let's see, these guys are slowly closing the gap. Ryan is 1.6 seconds. Closing the gap onto those 10 lap all hards on Spliff's car. The mediums are working well, and he's almost dropping Master Berserk off the RS. So let's see what happens there. I think that is J-Rad. Again, it's having a moment, not a good one for the Alpine. Let's see, Spliff will likely want to hold on to this lead here. Well, let's see what Master Berserk would do here. He would also want to get the win. But let's see what happens. Ryan is almost in that DRS range. He's 1 second. He's pushing and he's pushing. There we go. He's in that DRS range. 9/10. He's got the DRS on Master Berserk. He is closing, but Master Berserk behind is also pushing to get in the mix of this battle for the lead. Spliff obviously doing, ooh, as he had a moment there, he has. And now Ryan's so close to him. Will he make the move onto the back straight? Let's see what Ryan does. He's so close. Through the bank. Through the banking, the slide banking of course. Let's see. Spliff gets a decent traction out of that corner. He has no ERS. Spliff. Ooh, he's breaking the toes, weaving on the straight. Is Ryan gonna make the move? Ryan's closing in. Ooh, he's not made the move. He's not made the move there. He's backed out of it, surprisingly. Wonder what has happened there. He's backed out of it. Let's see what happens. He's gonna make the move into turn 1. He's using the battery. I think he's gonna make the move into turn 1 here. Yup, he's gone to the inside. Spliff on the outside. I think Ryan has comfortably made the move. Spliff has lost out. The hard tires are not really working for him at the moment. Let's see what Master Berserk can do. Hello Rapid Racing League, I don't know who you are, but it is Roshan here. Comes in for tonight's Tier 1 race. So, hello. Good to see you. Currently on lap 23 out of 28. Master Berserk would obviously want to get ahead of the Haas. Let's see if he can do that. Split. Bit squirmish there. Out of that corner. Ryan's breaking the toe, but crucially Master Berserk's using those medium tires to good use. Is he going to send it? He's not going to send it. Oh, good Swayze Ando. Hello, good to see you. Oh, Spliffers had a moment there. Oh wow, almost spun off into the gravel, but ooh, they're getting close to each other. No contact made. But crucially, Ryan's pulling away. He's 1.5 seconds, 1.4 seconds ahead now. Not good for Master Berserk. He would want to be within that DRS range of Ryan to fight for the win, but I think Ryan's pulling away. He needs to get ahead of Spliff here to have any chance of getting the win, but I think it's slowly going away. Ryan's really pushing hard to get the gap up. Crucially, I think Master Berserk will make the move on this straight. Let's watch on. He's going to open the DRS. Is he going to use the battery? Split it. Red light is blinking. He's using the battery. He's comfortably getting ahead before the end of the straight. Brakes before the hairpin. Ooh, Spliff almost running into the back of him. But crucially, Master Berserk has made the move. But Ryan has now got a 1.9 second gap there. Will Master Berserk be able to close that gap down? Ooh, Warden's sliding about. Or will he be able to get on the podium? Will he be able to overtake Spliff to get on the podium? Oh wait, and Fat Out Kahoot sitting well, defending Rilo nicely in that P5 position. Noodles a bit far back from these guys. 10 seconds. Sea Lion also 8 seconds away. Chris, Poms as well. Poms 2.4, so he might finish in the points. Chris needs to get the move on to keep that one championship point. Ooh, who is that? That is Blake Boat. Blake Boat's off into the gravel. He's not having a good race. The Red Bull man, the Tier 2 driver. But let's see at this stage who has gained the most positions. It is Palms and Valley actually gained 2 places. Warden's gained 1 and Master Berserk obviously gaining 1 to be P2 at the moment. Pens wise, 2 people have 3 second penalties. That's a yellow sector 3, I think that's Blake Bird again. That's 1. 2 laps remaining. I think Ryan has solidified his win here. 2.2 seconds the gap is. Spliff, however, is keeping within that DRS. He is on the brink of fuel, you can see with the red fuel light blinking below. But let's see, will he be able to hold off Warden? Will Warden push hard enough to get into the podium places? We'll wait and find out. Kahoot's obviously battling. Blakebird's retired. There we go. Rilo still behind Kahoot. Not being able to make the move on Kahoot. Noodles comfortably riding his own race with 11 seconds in front and 9 seconds behind him. Spliff has lost the DRS of Master Berserk, but will Warden be able to push hard to get in the DRS in 2 laps? I don't think it is really possible. Ryan is pushing hard. here. Let's see what he can do. Is he gonna go for the fastest lap? No, he's not. He just wants to bring the car home. He's dominated this race. Only Spliff got him at the start, but obviously he's made some good progress on those hard tyres. Starting on those hard tyres, the alternate strategy was always going to work for him. Master Berserk as well worked hard for his position, dropped down to P4 at the start of the race, and now he's back up into P2. Sea Lion gets another 3-second time penalty, so that makes it 6 seconds for him. But crucially, let's see what happens here. 2 laps remaining. The closest battle we have is for P5 between the Mercedes and the Ferrari car. Let's see how these guys get along. They need to push. Rilo would want to finish ahead, but we shall see what happens. The gap is 2 seconds between Ryan and Master. Master to Spliff and Spliff to Wooden. There we go. Rilo does have a lot of battery. He does have battery to hold. He does have 40% of battery, but Kahoot does not. Kahoot only has 15%, so that is not good for Kahoot either. Rilo would spam his ERS. There we go. He's almost starting to use it now to close in. But there we go. It is the final lap of the Grand Prix. Ryan dominating this race, qualifying pole position, getting P1 in the sprint, and obviously finishing P1 in the race, getting all 33 points for this weekend. What an awesome drive it has been from the Ferrari man. Absolute domination is what I would call it. Max Verstappen style, obviously. Pole, sprint win, and obviously the race win is coming. Dominating this race. Ooh, fuel, but I think he would comfortably still be crossing the line. Well, they're all low on fuel, but that is what, because they are towards the end of the race. But let's see Ryan as he approaches the hairpin. Takes it nice and slow. He's dominated this race from start to finish. Started from quali, ends the race in style. As Ryan comes across the line to finish P1 for Ferrari. Master Berserk comes home in P2. Spliff, after having an amazing start, comes up in P3. Warren finishes P4. And Kahoot has managed to hold off Rilo here to finish P5. Rilo finishes P6. Noodles was having a good battle with the front two there ahead of him, but obviously got spun and still finishing a respectable P7. Sea Lion has done well to get into P8, getting points for the Aston Martin team. Archaeologist comes through as well to finish P9, and the last point, I think it will be going to Poms, who is in P11, but due to Chris's penalty, he will be getting that lead. But ooh, Poms goes wide, but I think he will get it. Yep, Poms has got P10, finishing off the points. Paddy Crow P11, Chris P12, J-Rad and Valet not finishing in the points. Valet has been in AI throughout this race, but there we go. J-Rad comes round the final corner to finish the race, and now that is it, boys. That is your tier 1 session completed for this weekend at China. Your driver of the day is Poms for the win, 87. as we watch on the podium celebrations. Ryan on the top step of the podium after a dominating weekend. What a drive from him, celebrating. What an insane drive from Master Berserk as well. A good one for him after dropping down to P4, climbing his way back up onto the second step of the podium. And obviously Spliff getting some good points for Haas. War Machine would be proud of you. So that is that for OCE Tier 1 Round 12 China, the sprint round. There we go, the points. Ryan gets full 33 points for the weekend. Master Berserk getting 24 points, Bliv getting 22 points, some good points for Haas, and as well Ferrari getting a whopping 48 points this weekend. Good one in their showing. But if you see the race results, there it is. That is the race results here for this weekend. All of them. And we had 3 DNFs. Blake Boat, the 2 McLarens, a very bad showing for those 2 guys. And there we go, guys. That is it for this weekend of racing for Tier 1 at Round 12 in China. Next week we will be moving over to Azerbaijan for Baku. And I will catch you guys hopefully next time if I am coming. But please head over to Wallaby Racing League. Obviously they're doing their Tier 3 at France right now, so please head over there, show them the support, tell them you came from our stream from the OCE, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.